I like reading novellas, and for a while I was reading a bunch of them, and then all of a sudden recently I've been reading a lot of really large books. And so I decided I needed to read something a little more fast paced, a little smaller, a little shorter and sweeter. So enter I Can See Your Lies by Izzy Lee. This is a debut novel, and this was put out by Dark Matter Inc. This book is, I'd say it's like a thriller, suspense, mystery almost. So it follows this character, Finn. Finn has this unique ability. Now, the book is called I Can See Your Lies, right? So her ability is tied to that. When people lie, she sees like these weird black bubbles around their face. And she's had this since she was a young kid. She's in this relationship with this man that she's been with for 10 years, and he seems just really angry and kind of horrible. And it seems like he projects the bad things he's doing onto Finn and their daughter's name is Marnie. And I believe Marnie's like 8 or 9. I'm not 100% sure how old she is. Also, the main character, her mom had disappeared many years ago. And her mom was an actress in Hollywood. Her dad was also an actor, and she has that background. Now, she's not currently an actor, she works in publishing. The man she married, who she thoroughly thinks she shouldn't have married at this point in time, or he was trying to get into acting and was a former model when they met and whatnot. He's been acting really weird and mysterious, I guess, for a couple months, and he has all these anger issues. And like when he refers to their daughter, Marnie, he refers to Marnie as like your daughter and puts everything on her and expects her to do everything. And he just seems like an a-hole, which he is. He doesn't seem like he is. And so she kind of wants to get out of this relationship. But apparently she's been having these visions all her life, which is kind of like attached to like what she sees when she sees people lie. And unfortunately, what she found out when she was a teenager, she told her parents about like what was happening to her, what she was seeing, and her dad like threw her in a mental institution. So you have that, and that just added on to a ton of baggage on her back. So from then on out, never ever told anyone else about this. Husband doesn't know, kids don't know, her like extended family doesn't know, nobody knows. She doesn't tell anyone because she knows what'll happen. Like people don't do well with, you know, I guess paranormal type things. Would you call this paranormal? It's out of the normal, so I guess so. This book is fast paced, it's super intriguing from the get-go. So you come in and it's like she's talking about how this vision she's had for years has escaped her dreams, is in reality, right? And like she sees this big puddle of red on the ground. But then she's like, okay, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. This isn't real, this isn't real. And then like when she looks again, it's gone. It's not there anymore. But it does look like there's this spot on the rug that someone was like incessantly scrubbing at, like maybe something was there. So that's really weird. So she hits a point in her relationship with her horrible husband where he's, you know, it's like, hey, I'm going out with the guys tonight, da 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 da. And she sees his lies. So she decides she's going to tail him and see what he's up to. I'm not going to tell you what he's up to, but it's no effing good. So at this point, she decides she needs a break. She wants to go up the coast. She's in California. She's going to head up to like Oregon and just kind of decompress and sort of crap out and try to figure out what the heck she wants to do with her life and this relationship and all this horribleness. But she also has never really let go of her mother's cold case and her going missing. She has this whole binder of articles and stuff when her mom went missing and kind of the area where maybe she disappeared. And so she goes up there, partially because this is something that's always still been in the back of her mind with trying to find out what the heck happened to her mom, and then also trying to get her life together. So she goes up there. Marnie goes and stays with her mom's sister, doesn't leave her with the dad because, well, that do I need to explain? He sucks. And so she goes up there and stuff starts to get strange. Like she receives a couple of these weird phone calls. The phone rings and it's like staticky and it's like pop hiss, and there's like this weird voice that says these cryptic messages. It's on the other end, like things are gonna change soon, and this, that, and the other. And Finn starts to find out a little bit more about what happened to her mom and starts finding clues to things. And it's a novella, so I don't want to say too much because it's short and sweet. Like I said, it is fast paced. It kept my interest. It's weird. I love the weirdness. I love that it's like this weird ability that she has and that she has visions. You have those weird phone calls, and then so you have like her trying to figure her crap out, just being in a terrible relationship. And if you've ever had any kind of really just crap relationship where someone's projecting all their crappy stuff that they're doing, whether they're cheating or they're just, you know, a terrible human who likes to belittle or grind you down and make you feel bad about yourselves because they gave up their dreams or whatever. Any kind of like dominating person who's ever made someone feel small and whatnot, like you can relate to that if you've ever had a really crappy relationship, and that comes across real strong. I liked that about it. It is a lot and a tiny little novella, and I love it. I need to read more novellas. I don't know why I've been reading more chunky books lately. Like I love when I can just sit down and have a book session, you know, just read one and like a nice day of reading it. Well, I mean, it's kind of traumatic, so I don't know if I would call it nice, but I enjoyed all my time with this. I liked the characters. I was immediately drawn in and intrigued. Like I needed to know what happened. Also, if you guys are interested in this book, I'll have a link down below, and you can either get it as the book or as an ebook. And if you want to save an extra 10% off, you can use my affiliate link, simply send 10, and all that good stuff. And if you like short, weird novellas, next video coming up will be about that. So stick around, check it out. And if you had fun hanging out today, hit that subscribe button, come back, see me again, and we'll talk about more bookish things and weird stuff.